Hey guys, Coronavirus with George here. It's April 15th. You saw me checking the date. Uh, with all this sitting at home, I don't know what day it is from day to day. So we're over 2 million cases worldwide. I think we hit that milestone yesterday. 135,000 deaths worldwide. Still at about 1/3 of what the flu kills worldwide. But I think we might get there. United States at 28,000 deaths. Flu in the United States kills about 36 to 37,000 people a year, so we'll probably pass that number within a week, I would guess. Looks like it's coming up pretty quickly. 2,437 new dead so far today. Yesterday, 2,407, so this is a new high. I did not plug this in yet because today's numbers are not finalized yet, but let's check on yesterday's numbers since I didn't put a video out for this yesterday. Alright, so 613,000 is where we ended the day yesterday. That was an increase of 4.6%. So new cases continue to slow down percentage-wise, although the actual numbers are, of course, big. Here's the curve. Here's the flattening coming down. So this is where the yesterday's number, 26,945 new cases. So coming off that high. For deaths, we reached 26,047 total, and that was an increase of 10.2%, actually a spike from the few days before that. And today will be also, I think. And if we look here, that's good for an increase of 2,407. So, is this going to be a plateau? Well, at some point it will be because the cases are plateauing, but you can see it's slightly higher than the high we had a few days ago. I guess this was about a week ago, 2307. Yesterday was 2407, and today is already over 2407. So this will be slightly higher for today. So that's what the curve is looking like for a number of deaths. So that's it for the numbers in the United States. Spain is still second, Italy still third, France is fourth. France continues to seem to get hit hard. Turkey still moving up the ranks. UK also passed the China number. UK and Turkey both getting 4,000 plus new cases a day. So they may catch, well, maybe not. I know Turkey had a 48-hour lockdown. I don't know if they extended that or shut it down. I'm going to see if I can find some news on that. The UK is in lockdown, but it doesn't seem to be, I guess it is plateauing. I haven't been doing the numbers, but they've been at 4,000 for a while, and percentage-wise, that means the percentage is getting smaller. So actually, they're improving there too. And even France, I remember a few days ago they were having 8,000 new cases a day. So I guess this is an improvement for them. So these countries may have passed their peak. I suspect Turkey hasn't, so we'll keep an eye on them. Our deaths have not peaked, like I said. We just talked about that. What was the other thing we want to talk about? Let's go over to states very briefly. Rumor has it we're going to be opening up the country soon, and then we might really see some big numbers. So here we are, New York, 752 dead. That's about average lately, but at least it's been plateaued around between 700 and 800 almost every day. So hopefully this number starts to come down soon. New cases, that looks like about 5%, which is about what we're seeing nationwide. So that's coming down too. So the thing is, if we keep having 5% new cases, that means we still got nationwide 30,000 new infected people every day. And I can't see how we're going to get to the point of being able to open back up. If we get to the point of where's South Korea at, right? So far down the list now, everybody's passed them. 27 new cases. See, South Korea started testing. They didn't just test people who were sick; they just tested everybody. And that's what we got to get to. So we start catching the people and quarantining them, so we don't start having 30,000 new cases. Because even though, like I said, this is a small percentage of total cases, it's still a lot of people. And it could be 4% or 3% or 2% day over day, but it's still, we're going to have 566,000 active cases. We're still going to have people out there contagious. And if we open back up, then then we go back to 25, 30, 33% increase day over day, and that's going to be a disaster. So I hope we get this number down to where it's 50 or 100 a day before we open back up, and I hope we have enough testing that we're catching people before they spread it to their neighbor and their mom and everybody in their town. So we'll see. I mean, we tested a lot of people, but we have a population of 300 million, so this isn't good enough. We're going to need to do 100,000 tests in every state every day, or something like that. Whatever the number needs to be, so that if you think you have it, you can drive up and be tested. Or there can just be random roadblocks, and like they do with DUI checks, just have randomly pull up and they test you. And the turnaround has to be faster, of course. We got to get to the point where you'll know that day, because nobody's going to get tested and go sit home for 6 days waiting until their test comes out. So we'll see. But we do need to reopen, because we don't want to starve. We don't want to keep throwing away food and things like that. Anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. Like and comment if you enjoyed this video, and stay safe, stay home, be careful.